Good evening. Well, it is evening for me. And it is also the very start of December. So I figured it is actually quite a good moment to make a sort of a recap of my November. November in my studio. So loads of stuff happened in November for me. I had quite a lot of shoots, as you can probably, see. Most of them have not been touched and will not be touched for next couple of weeks. So most of them I cannot actually talk much about because I don't want to spoil the fun. Most of them were shoots taken for Automobilista, a Polish classic car magazine. So I really cannot show you the cars. Well, I can do a brief teaser, I guess. Well, the first one was Pontiac. Let's just find a decent shot to just show it off, maybe a little bit. Like maybe this one. Is that so decent? No, let's find a better one. And those are all not edited, mind you. So actually the photos that you will see if you can see the article in the magazine, well, they will look quite different because those are unedited. So that was the first one, and I'll probably talk more about this shoot when I actually do edit it. Another one is, another American car, Cadillac. So during this shoot, I actually got quite injured. And just a small little tiny teaser, non-edited, mind you. So during taking those shots, let me just find them. Yeah, for example, let's take this one, not the sharpest one. I have not actually looked through. This is decent. Right, so I had to move quite far back because this picture is taken with 105 millimeters. So it actually does mean that I have to be, quite far away from the subject. So I had to go far onto the field, and there was an electric fence on that field. And I was going back and forth through that fence for some reason. And the last time I managed to pull that off with no damage whatsoever, like 5 times. And then this one time, it actually did burn me, my leg. And given that this shoot was taken exactly a month ago, and I still do have a scar, and I probably will have this scar till the end of my life. So that's something to remember. Do not cross electric fence because you might get hurt. And mind you, I had really, really how do you say it? Well, there were double jeans on my legs because it was pretty chilly. And besides, I do have very strong jeans because I do tend to walk in different places while on the shoot. So do keep in mind that you really can get hurt if you don't pay close attention. Another shoot. very, very low key, this one. Yeah, and why is it that much low key, this exact photo? Because it is 1/6 of a second. So yeah, even though the sun was very, very, very low, and actually there are no burnt highlights on this photo, it overall does seem very, very light. And I will need to do quite a bit. Oh, anyway, this is not the best photo of this shoot. So let me just try and find something better. Not very sharp. None this one. I haven't looked through it. And you know, the technology of taking panning shoots is just like that. This is decent. Yeah, this is good. So this is just the technology of panning shoots. You dial your shutter speed as low as you can possibly stomach. So this is 1/6. And then you just sort of pray for it to, pull off. And then you take like 1,000 pictures and end up with 10 decent ones. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. Even this is RAW, so mind that. Another one, Mercedes. Mercedes? Is that the way how to pronounce that? So this is another magazine shoot. I was just trying to find something that would be funny, like this one. Yeah. So this is another panning. This one is taken from another car going right next to this shot one. So it is only 1/25 of a second. And all sort of stupid things happen, like other cars going by, or like here or here. Yeah, so, or here. Right. So this was a fun shoot. It was really, really cold that day. And I'm trying to search for a decent static shoot to show you. Yeah, non-edited stuff. So don't quote me on that. It is not the final version. Now, my very, very favorite shoot of the month. And I'll just let me show you why. So this is Bianchina, an Italian little toy-like car. It really is toy-like. So just let me show you like this picture. Yeah. So this wonderful guy, he saw what we were doing. And first of all, he waited patiently until we finished so that he could, drive right up to the lake and then unload this. What is that name? Rubber boat. So he unloaded that. And he even said, well, if you wish, I could take you on board. How do you think? How do you think? Have I wanted to get on board? Have I? Gosh, you're damn right I wanted. So, so yeah, that was funny because I was very much concerned that, the boat was moving under my feet. So I was very much concerned that the photos will end up not sharp. So I dialed the shutter speed up to a very, very high point, 1,000th of a second. And I guess everything turned fine. So yeah, you can tell that this is just a toy-like car. in a beautiful color. And let me just show you some panning shots. Yeah, I think this is one of my favorites. Yeah, unedited still. So beautiful, beautiful surroundings. Countryside next to, well, actually very close to the southeastern border of Poland. Very mellow hills around and very autumn-like colors. So yeah, it was just great. And then when we are on the cars now, yeah, I just had to shoot this this mountain because I noticed this square shape, which is not always that visible. Yeah, but actually what was the sort of subject of that shoot is quite a nice car. Volkswagen. Let me just show you the still. Like this one, perhaps. Yeah, so this is this mountain with this rectangular shape. Yeah, it's quite a nice car, and actually it fitted the colors, the surrounding colors very well. It was so damn freezing. My fingers were like purple because, you know, I just cannot wear gloves while shooting. And I know there are all kinds of photography gloves with, you know, no fingertips so that you could dial all sorts of settings on your camera. But no, I just cannot. I don't know why. So yeah, I was freezing. So yeah, this was the last car shoot, I guess. Probably it might have been the last car shoot of the year because, yeah, the snow has fallen. Well, now we actually do no longer have snow. It has melted. But still, the roads are salty. Everything is, you know, very much winter vibe. No leaves, no greenery whatsoever. So I will probably need to wait until it is either pure white again with loads of snow, or I would probably need to wait for springtime to have some cheerful greenery around. And now there were two shoots that I actually did and edited November, and one shoot that has been done a little bit prior, but I edited it like recently. And this is a doggy. His name is Rex. And I actually did a sort of podcast or video or whatever episode on this channel. Actually, it was recorded in Polish because the sort of parents of Rex are Polish, and I wanted them to see how this shoot has been edited. But as we are here and as we talk my November, let me just show you my favorite shots of Rexha. Yeah, I really do liked working with this dog and with his. This is a funny one, with this little tiny bit of a tongue sticking out. Yeah, and all sort of that sort of dreamy, warm pictures showing this boy, showing his joy and happiness to actually finally have a home. Because this guy is a rescue dog. And he has been adopted by his current parents. And yeah, it was just a treat to work with them. Right. So apart from that, I also had 2 shoots that were just very much labor intensive, like really, really very much. And the first one was a backpack. And let's just do it like that. Yeah, this is this backpack. And, this backpack is a very special thing, like one of a kind, because it was made specifically for this guy, Piotr Krzyżowski, and he's an alpinist. And this exact backpack was designed in collaboration with him. So he actually specified to kayak sport. And fun fact, kayak means spider, hence the logo. So yeah, well, actually it's supposed to be in Polish pająk. So yeah, spider. And this is a backpack that has actually been on 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 8,000-meter high mountains. And I don't know exactly which ones, but still, come on. It's huge. Like, this backpack has been on this 3 very, very much difficult and demanding and but probably dangerous missions. And it came back, was, well, not very clean. It is white. So yeah, it's quite easy to make it actually dirty. So I will not show you how it looked. Or maybe I will. Oh, come on. No, it's not the worst of things. Let's take this one. Yeah. Do you see all those places here and here and around the zipper and all sorts of little tiny, and then here. And then, here was a riddle, something like that. And some tears on this side and here. Oh gosh, it was so much work. But I made it. I cleaned it. You see, nothing in here. Everything is spotless. No spots, no dirt whatsoever. It looks just as if it was, sewn yesterday. So yes, I'm really proud. But it took me, oh my God, it took me, I think, 100 hours plus to make this shoot. And out of curiosity, let me just show you a little bit of backstage. Yeah, this is a friend of mine who was taking short video showing this. Yeah, those are the people who were taking the video shoots. Some more, and making the backpack ready. Yeah, and all those, people making it look at its best at the spot. Right. And maybe just one more of them. I think this is one of my favorites. Yeah. Looks just so badass. Yeah, I really am proud of us all. And I think it turned out really, really nice. And this thing here. So we were supposed to have like winter. So I had to, I had to make some false snow because there was scarcely any. This is a very, very nice house further down in the mountains from where I live. And this was the second time that I was asked to come over and take some photos. And now, well, actually, let me just show you only the best stuff. So the owners of the house do have a really lovely dog. And since, well, this is a holiday house, sort of. So the dogs are allowed in the house, which means that I was allowed to take the pictures of their dog as a sort of advertisement for other people to, be quite clear and certain that actually they can bring their pets while staying here in this house. And I took quite a lot of them. Our guy is really handsome. Yeah, like this one or this one or this one when he's inside and I am outside. And then we took some shots inside. So I really love those interiors. I guess this exact house is just my top of all the interiors that I have ever taken photos in. Like, this is the most beautiful house with most beautiful interior design. And frankly, each time I'm there, like it has happened already twice in my life, and I come back and I say, oh gosh, I think we need to renovate our place so that it looked like that. Oh, it's so, so cozy and so beautiful. I just cannot get over that. Yeah, and some close-ups, because obviously you do need to take close-ups where everything is so beautiful around you. Right. So, yeah. And then a little bit of the sitting room. Just so, so beautiful. And obviously Stefan, because that's his name, Stefan on a couch. Because obviously this is where dogs live, don't they? The couch. Right. And some dining table shots. Right. So that would be all for my November shoots. And one thing else happened this month, but I think I won't actually talk at length about that. I will, I think, only show you the teaser for that and make another separate video, because I finally, after like years of dreaming about this lens, I finally got my 500mm. And I'm so in love with this lens. I just cannot express it. I mean, I am a telephoto girl. I always do struggle with a wide angle. I do find some pictures taken with wide angle better than telephoto ones, but it very much does depend on the subject. And, well, it appears that I really do prefer the subjects that actually do look good with telephotos. So, yeah, it checks out, doesn't it? Right. So, this is a topic for another video. Right. So, let me just say goodbye to you with this shot of a woodpecker in my garden. Well, the day was not too glamorous, as you can tell, but I still got my woodpecker, and he's actually quite visiting quite often. As you can tell, this tree is a good source of treats for him. Right. So that's all for my November in my studio, sort of. Very much plein air studio most of the times, but yeah, still. So thanks so much for hanging out with me. And see you soon.